Let's get ready to
Ripple fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
You're a really dull class.
We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring.
Biden crime family.
Wait, you're getting nervous, man.
How dare you?
And Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
You're wrong.
Puerto Rico. I will never apologize for standing up for an LBT. I intend to resign as party leader. LGBTQ2 plus kids' rights.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
As prime minister. The level of admiration I actually have for China.
Oh, son of a...
But he called her a third-rate politician. He said there are communists involved and you guys might like that.
Good morning. Sunday morning.
Shut up, silly woman. America will never be a socialist country.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
America was founded on liberty and independence and not government coercion, domination, and control.
To collapse the liberal international order. He is the smartest man I know. You know the thing.
It's the Donald! Oh my God!
No, but I mean, it's not about, I know.
Everybody's always blaming me for everything.
Called the wrap-up smear.
It's estimated that 200 million people have died, probably by the time I finish this talk.
Please clap.
Hey, welcome. Chat, please clap. Chat. Please, God, chat. Please, God.
Clap.
Chat, for God's sake.
Clap,
please,
chat.
Someone. Please, chat. Please, God.
We need all the
one
claps.
of you lost. Oh, thank God. Oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. All right, hold on, I gotta pull it up 1 second. Oh God, I'm not
slacking today.
I'm not washed up, guys. Oh, chat, I forgot to put on ultra low latency. That's what it is. Oh, thank God. Hayden, how you doing, buddy? Oh,
Doing good. Long day at work, ready to get into some news and politics tonight.
I'm literally fit to burst. We will be discussing how we should just go ahead and do weekly instead of waiting until December. But more on that later. Isaac, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well. I wish I was a blacksmith in 14th century England right now and not living in modern era with social media. I'm pretty sick of it, but we are here to make a difference if we can.
Someone in chat, please. I need, I wish I was a black ... in quotes, Isaac 2025, please.
Yes.
Magnum Norris, how you doing?
Interesting segue, but yeah. I'm good. Just chilling tonight, trying to have a good time, and that's it. So.
Beautiful. Tonight, I am trying to get through 75 tabs, so let's get into them right now. Retard Finder normally finds people who are being retards. He found an entire week. That was by far the most retarded week of the year. Correct. You guys been paying attention to politics? I can't imagine Isaac's been happy.
Only a little bit. It's been a very retarded week indeed. A lot of retarded people. And we're finding that a lot of people on the right are pro-censorship of free speech. And that's been a big issue. You guys are just finding that out? Of speech. I'm saying specifically of speech.
Oh, yeah. No, they're really bad about it.
Yes.
So this is one of the reasons I moved into the nerd space. Was
everyone I don't agree with.
Politics people were shit. I couldn't take it anymore.
Yes.
Who were those people? They tended to be neocons, moderates, rhinos, never Trumpers, and they all always had one thing in common. Their love of Israel. Yeah. Even back in the day, listening to, Limbaugh, Handy on talk radio and stuff, as a youngster, these guys really love Israel and they
bring
really
it up
love
a lot.
War.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like a religious. It is religious.
Oh,
yes.
With the evangelicals, it literally is religious. And I don't know what dispensationalism is, but I know it's bad, right?
Yes, it is a invention.
No.
It's within the last 100 years. It's within the last 100 years. And it's not biblical Christianity, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Like American evangelicals support Israel more than Jewish Americans do. Something
Yes, it's a cult. It's a cult.
Weird with that. And finally, people have started noticing, and well, people have been noticing for a long time, but they kept getting othered, one could say, by the original cancel culture, which is the Israel lobby. One could argue the Jewish mafia, like literally straight out of The Godfather, like Las Vegas Jewish mafia.
Bolshevism, you could say, almost, kind of, as if there's some connections.
So who's more annoying, Jon Stewart or Ben Shapiro? Who's more annoying?
Ben Shapiro.
Honestly, yeah, I hate to say it, Ben Shapiro. And that's the thing, is I've never really considered myself a Republican or really even a conservative. I hate that. Why do I hate that, though? Because when I first got into politics, it was the neocons of the Bush era.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we get Trump, and what do we love about Trump? He's not a Republican, or really even conservative, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we love that he's this outsider. But then the problem was first administration and now this. He surrounds himself with a lot of moderates and never Trumpers.
But seeing someone go after the media the way that man did back 2016, that's what made everyone fall in love, because we were all sick of it, you know.
What did he call the funeral? Piggy. Yeah, shut up, Piggy.
Quiet, Piggy. He goes,
Quiet,
quiet,
Piggy.
Quiet, Piggy.
Quiet, Piggy. And then he had like a 5-minute exposition with ABC News reporter today, and like, you are fake news, and this is why. And he put the facts out,
And I love how
you weren't 80 years
BBC
old
is
and,
crumbling in
New
front of
York
our eyes right now.
Liberal Democrat, Hillary Clinton donating billionaire boomer. And he would be so perfect, but we're in a Ford turning, and we have our gray champion. That's what they're called, the boomers. They're who are like lead us. They're the gray champion in Ford turning terms. But the problem,
name?
What's that?
Did they give themselves that name?
What, gray champion?
Yeah, I feel like they.
No, it's Ford turning.
On themselves.
Like the people who came up with the term millennial. When we're always talking about like the cycles of civilization.
So like the elder saviors, basically, kind of.
Yeah, the great champion. And that's fun. So I've been reading it again today, and it's crazy. It's fucking prophetic, but it gets some things wrong because our Ford turning is a little weird. The only other one that was weird was the Civil War, where it happened a little too fast and it actually skipped a generation. Ours is the opposite, where the boomers are holding out forever, while also us getting young people getting social engineered to where we can't start families later. So a generation is taking way longer. So things are happening way longer than it should. Whereas in the Civil War Ford turning, it happened too fast. So now I'm realizing a lot of his predictions and a lot of the various archetypes and stuff. Isaac, millennial and Zoomers are basically one super like group.
Yes, we are one super generation.
One generation.
Younger millennials, Gen Z, and then you're even seeing some of the older Gen Alpha now, like the young teenagers.
But the alpha is where you see that actual normal generational distinction, where I'm starting to realize the Zoomers and millennials are very similar.
Well, people think I'm a millennial all the time, so it's like, may as well roll with it at this
Could
point.
be the beard. Probably the beard.
Could be.
Hayden, did you have thoughts?
No, just that there is definitely a generational blend between Gen X and millennials millennials and Gen Z. My bad.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed a lot of the time I'm able to relate a lot more with Gen Z and like maybe some of the really late Gen X, but millennials and Gen Z, like it's almost like we all went to the same school and just graduated a couple of years apart. And then we're seeing each other a couple of years after high school. And it's like, oh, hey, I remember you were a couple of years younger than me. And it's that way for the whole fucking generation.
So I was born in '84, so I'm technically a millennial.
Old.
But I am not. I'm like Gen X.
You're not a boomer? Wow.
I did not realize you were in your 40s.
I'm 41. Yes.
Wild. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. And we all kind of ended up, especially us like 90s kids, ended up in that arrested development to where it's taken so long that we are very similar, and we'll be discussing it later. God, you guys got to follow Rasmussen and Mark Mitchell. He follows me now. Maybe
just to put it in perspective.
Oh, he does? That's old.
I should have had my first child around 12 years ago.
Yeah, like 25. We should
20 years.
I was thinking
away
20
at least.
ish.
Well, let me just say, back like 9/11 era, they used to say 21 is the new 18. 25 is the new 18 now. You basically are becoming an adult.
35.
30 is the new 18, bro.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and that's why women are not having children, because they realize that they want them once they're 35, and it's like, well, now you're sorry, but whatever.
It's a little too late.
So unlike the Civil War, things popped off too quick, and if it had happened in a normal cycle, it would have been probably a lot less bloody, because we have the different archetypes of generations. And that's the thing, is we've all kind of blended into this hero archetype. When I say that all of us, which mostly means like people in our age, we are here all for one singular purpose. Normally we have our own unique reasons for why we were born. We all have one singular reason to be here, and it's to stop the New World Order. It's to step up and be the heroes.
Stop global communism from destroying the entire planet.
We could easily put our heads in the sand and forget about it, but it would be nice to, even if you're starting at a later start, have a country where we could have a family, could potentially have a legacy, and give something to grandkids later down the line that's worth giving to, instead of this disgusting mess that
I know I've said this before.
We inherited culturally.
I've said this before like a million times, but I grew up watching Sean Connery Bond films.
That I got Time to Kill up soon.
That's exactly like what we're dealing with right
Time
now.
to Die.
So.
Wait, what's it called?
Sean
Connery got me watching?
A Time to Kill.
A Time to Kill. That's what it's called. Okay.
Yeah.
It's at the top. View to Kill. No, what's the one you got me watching?
Time to Kill is not.
I've never seen a James Bond movie in my life. So
what? Oh my god. Goldfinger.
I'll say I did like
Goldfinger. I've played multiple games. I've never seen a movie.
I believe this was Goldfinger.
Man talk.
If I'm not mistaken. All right, so yeah, generational cycles, it's crazy. We're going to get into it because, oh boy, we keep talking about how conservative Gen Z is. They're not conservative. They're revolutionary. They want to destroy the system and replace it because they see how fucking doomed it is.
And we're largely restorationists too. We want to restore the American dream.
That's the forward turning, and we get the unity as well of us grouping up, getting away from the individualism of transferees and do whatever feels good and love is love, pedo shit. Get away from that, go back to church. And I'm reading this book, and so I'm like the guy who at 17 was like, I want to save the world. I'm gonna join Greenpeace? What do I do? I'm gonna save the world. Like, it's been in my blood for so long, and then I read Forward Turning, and I'm like, This is me. Oh, and just what I was reading today was talking about Power Rangers. How the like 80s kids, they had like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like sewer rats, eating pizza, having rad fun. Whereas we had Power Rangers, which were kids, like school kids, who got superpowers and went off to fight to like save the world, similar to like a World War II, go off to fight a war situation and be heroes and whatnot. And I went to that flea market, and the thing I saw I wanted to buy were some of those Power Rangers where you hit the belt and the head flips.
Yeah, like the Rock'em Sock'em Robot style.
Well, no, not pop out, but where like you go and their normal head will pop out.
Where it like flips up.
Because I had those as a kid, and I was going to ask on Saturday, should I buy the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger, or the Red Ranger and the Pink Ranger for $20? So I'm reading about how my generation, my hero generation, loves our Power Rangers, and I'm literally about to buy some fucking Power Rangers, guys.
Dude, I loved it as a kid, and growing up, I realized I loved the White Ranger a lot. That was one of my favorites.
White Ranger. I could get the 2-pack, or there's a Green Ranger for basically the same price as the two. And I almost want to say, fucking just get the Green Ranger.
The Green Ranger would be the boss choice to make.
Imagine if you kept all of your stuff from when you were a kid and sold it now.
I have been repurchasing stuff I got rid of as a kid because I'm so upset that it's like, oh yeah, I don't need it. I'm a teenager.
$300 for something you paid $3 for now.
I've been binging Retro Rick's YouTube channel. It's great if you love like game stores and flea markets. And
so as we take down the globalists, we're going to rebuild our retro collections at the same time. Save the world.
and
history.
And the kids are literally all into vinyls and stuff like that now. Like it's
indeed. Yep.
It's going back
to my Sony Walkman right there. My Sony CD Walkman right there. CD, but
it's beautiful. I'm so glad we got to talk about that for so long, but we got to keep moving on. Doug, what are you up to? Who's your environmental council? It was the Greenpeace of Indiana. Yeah, I know. Like I wanted to save the world, and then I found out 9/11 was an inside job. I'm like, everyone needs to know this. And yeah, it was off to the races from there. And here I
Wait,
am
you
now
mean
with you
all of the governments and NGOs are evil? Wow.
Yeah. And the mega
They're all lying to us?
All of them.
When I was 12 years old, my dad had me watch the Ron Paul Federal Reserve informative video online when I was 12. And watching about the Federal Reserve when I was 12 years old, I'm like, our money is a lie, dude. Our money's fake. You know?
So the sort of people who did a lot of that red pilling, such as the John Birch Society and Pat Buchanan. And who gate kept them out of conservatism? The same ones currently trying to cancel Tucker Carlson. Oh, we need to be like William Buckley, whatever. What does the F stand for? Buckley? I think I know. Junior. We have to gatekeep like him and his super F-slur way he spoke. I don't know if you guys have ever seen some of the ways he.
Oh yeah,
Buckley, bro. God, what a F-slur. Same exact people. I didn't think we were ever going to be able to get this neocon monkey off our back. Nick Fuentes on Rumble with 50,000 viewers in his mom's basement, as all the Trump tards and whatnot want to say these days. He somehow did it without barely even trying. And his Grovers, he hates his
50,000. Did you watch when he was like away from the camera for a while? Like that's a really low number, you know.
Oh, is it? Well, that's what he's been getting
usually like between 80 and 100. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Nice. So wildly popular, and they keep pretending like he's not, and in his own little silo has just overthrown the entire Republican establishment.
All because Tucker brought him on and was like, let's have a conversation.
And then Alex Jones helped connect that. And then I don't know if you guys watched the Tucker interview. He was like pretty combative. He was like trying to call Nick out every question and whatnot. It was not a friendly interview.
No, it was not.
But that's still not good enough.
Minutes, because apparently Tucker just tries to suss out how gay Nick Fuentes.
I will just say, Tucker should not have apologized for calling him gay. He should have just said, you know what, I called you gay and I'll do it again too. That's what I would have said, because there's nothing wrong with calling people gay, even your friends. We do it all the time. You call them gay or worse.
Yeah, but now we'll talk about it. Now people are like, well, I want to see what Nick actually says. And I think he's my new favorite political commentator.
When you listen to him outside of the clips, you're like, oh, wait a minute. He doesn't, I'm white. He doesn't hate me. I'm Christian. He doesn't hate me. I'm American. He doesn't hate me.
He's hyper intelligent and hyper informed and well spoken and hilarious.
But he doesn't hate me. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
And the other people on the right, the neocons of the world, they're always telling me I'm evil and I need to shut up and I can't talk to certain people.
Yeah, I'm so tired of you need to watch this video that Carl Benjamin put out about the bourgeoisie. And he's talking about like the bourgeoisie on both sides, and he's like how much he hates them.
The political establishment.
Yeah, and this is exactly who we're talking about right now, is the bourgeois right wingers that just are trying to break MAGA apart.
You know? I hate hearing that term because it's a fucking Marxist term.
Yeah. It is a Marxist term, but still.
Yeah, you're queer if you say bougie. So, but this is the thing. Everyone wants to. It's the classic. Gucci. Oh, this is all Nick Fuentes and Tucker. They need to stop tearing us apart. No, we have been conquered. Our country is controlled by a foreign country.
We are occupied.
I don't like that. And it's the billion-pound gorilla that's been in the room forever. And Nick Fuentes in his mom's basement overthrew it by doing one interview, and then people just saying, no, we're not going to cancel Tucker Carlson.
We really are fighting for our lives right now, and people don't realize it, you know.
And they're like, MAGA Civil War. It's not a MAGA Civil War. It's America first versus Israel first.
Yeah. It's America or anything else.
Because I war gamed this stuff out for years, and I thought this was some 2028, 2030, we finally get the neocons off our back situation. Nope, already happening. And then Nick, what's he doing? He's going full Charlie Kirk, and he's starting the America First Foundation, and he plans to go hard in the midterms in 2028.
Yes.
And he is going to be probably the most influential person in the 2028 election. It's fucking crazy.
I just would like to urge everybody, just personally speaking, I'm a traditional American. I had a very, very misinterpreted view of Nick Fuentes a year ago. I thought totally differently. when I saw the clips and what other people were saying about him. I'm not even a supporter of his to this day, but I'm willing to.
I finally watched him, and now I am.
I'm not a supporter of anybody in the sense of I don't idolize political people.
I'm going to buy an America First hat once I get my paycheck.
Listen, I'm going to buy his Wang Half shirt. That's a different story.
I want, okay. They're kind
My
of pricey,
point of the matter is you have to
I'm
look at
so
things objectively, and I don't believe in putting political people on a pedestal. But my point is, hear them out, and do what Tucker did, and listen to the interview, and you might be surprised.
Yeah, call balls and strikes, you know.
But what does that even mean, Russ?
But Fuentes like a psyop as compared to everybody on Fox News and CNN ever.
He's the anti-psyop. That's why they hate him so much. And he's the only one who says things that I was saying years ago, and the only one who actually looks into the future about where like MAGA and Trump and conservatism was heading. I wanted Kamala to win. Another 4 years of defeat. I was the only person saying that I wanted Joe Biden to win in 2020. I had to leave politics and come into the culture war because that was not a popular message on Banned Out Video.
I've been saying for about 15 years that it's not a battle between Republicans and Democrats. It's a battle between those who want to censor you and those who want you to have freedom.
Good and evil. It's like biblical.
You haven't watched him then, Russ. He's literally as authentic as it fucking gets.
I would have to recommend it because if you know, when he was 18,
authentic.
When he was 18, he was the guy wearing the MAGA hat at college in Boston. He had so many death threats, cancellation threats, everything. I don't believe in censorship. You should be able to wear your MAGA hat in public, when you're going to college in Boston and not be threatened to death,
Yeah.
Notice this isn't on. When I get my America First hat, it'll be on.
America First. Yeah.
Finally, I found a political group that actually represents me. That's pretty nice. Remember when Donald Trump, after BLM, rewarded them with his platinum plan where he promised $500 billion, $500 billion to black people? Anyone remember that? He pandered harder than any Democrat ever.
I was hoping for mass incarcerations after the Summer of Love. That's what I was for personally.
Kanye West and what's the whore? Kim Kardashian. Instead, we're going to let people out of prison for them.
They keep doing MLK fucking omnibus bills. Like, just look at that. They keep passing omnibus spending bills after they've said they're not going to do it anymore.
Yeah, Trump is not nearly right wing enough for me. Like, I'm so far right than that guy.
He's not right wing at all.
Trump's not right wing at all.
Center, he's finally moved center right, and I don't think he's going much
respect what he's
further.
doing. I respect his ability to fight against these commie bastards, but he ain't right enough for me. No.
Well, that's the issue. Well, what comes next? What comes next is Gavin Newsom or AOC win in 2028. And I know a lot of people don't want to believe that's even possible. Guys, I got some warnings for you. As always,
happened.
my opinions are not going to be yeah, but 2020 happened, and that's it's Trump.
They stole an election.
I saw Biden sit in the Oval Office for 4 years. We can have anything happen at this point, so don't rule it out. And
we'll get to it later if we ever do. We're going to do this stream is going to last 5 hours. It may be 6. But the war gaming, it doesn't look good post Trump. We need something post Trump. That's when the boomer finally goes. But the thing is, JD Vance, is he enough?
Not by himself.
We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see.
Peter Thiel tech bros married to an Indian woman. I'm sorry, I don't see it.
Because ability to debate, it seems like ability to debate and be intelligent doesn't matter to dumb ass people anymore, or ever did. So
the hope is because he's ready to give us our digital IDs and bring all the H-1Bs over and whatnot. But the hope is we can radicalize them enough. But I don't think it's enough. I think the problem is, I don't know if we're going to survive the 4 years or whatever of AOC or Gavin Newsom or whatever. We could have survived 4 years of Kamala. I don't know if we're going to get through it on the other end. My thought was always the only way I see us not getting through this is if Trump wins in 2024, because he's going to get blamed for all the things that are wrong. That's why I wanted Biden to win, because it's obvious there's going to be a shit ton of inflation after they printed so much damn money and shut the damn economy down.
Well,
I wanted
that's why
Biden
with
to
all
win,
this
so he got the blame for the bad economy.
Epstein stuff right now, if we had
Trump's
another
gonna
person
have
in office,
sorry.
you know.
You blanked on me. There you go.
Oh, sorry. I'm just saying with all the Epstein stuff right now.
Oh,
if
yes,
there was
which
another person in
we need to
office
get
like
to.
Kamala, you know, would she have done it? Would she have pursued this? I mean,
Vance,
I don't think so. But I'm saying it would have been blamed on Trump regardless. Either way is my point. So
I would argue Vance is to the right of Trump.
Vance is definitely right of Trump.
Not
he's
right
definitely
enough,
right
though.
of Trump. He's socially and fiscally right of Trump.
I think. Well, I did the math. I think it's what, like 36 or something. Yeah, it's going to be quite some time.
It's going to be a while.
He'll be 30 in that year, so you need to be 35.
Yeah, and I think we need to give him some time, like reserve judgment a little bit because how young he is, you know. So,
dude, that's what I said before I even really watched him was give this kid 4 more years and he's going to be one of our best. They're going to kill him like Charlie Kirk. They've already tried.
Let me just tell you something. Nick Fuentes will never run for office. He's a kingmaker at this point.
Oh,
the Groyper curse is real. The Groyper curse is real. You go against them.
He's a kingmaker in the making. Like
Hayden.
He's a kingmaker right now.
Today. You need to watch his stream.
Trust me. No.
That's what I just said. He's starting America First Foundation. He's going full Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go before he gets there, though, is what I'm saying.
I disagree.
He's got to do some establishment building.
Trump refused to disavow him the other day because he's afraid of him.
He has so much power. Yes. He literally just overthrew the entire neocon establishment.
The Groyper curse is real, whether we like it or not, you know.
I am impressed that we're still talking about his interview with Tucker like it's such a huge deal. Like
he's on a generation. We are. Well, that's people want to say, oh, we need to talk about more important things. We are purging the neocons from the Republicans. If this keeps going this way, I will consider myself Republican. If his America First stuff becomes an actual thing, I would love to run for office. I don't want to run as like a Republican or current Republican establishment. He actually makes it to where in the future, here in like 8 years or whatever, I could viably actually, like once I'm in my 40s, a little more established, I could run. I would love to run. And he would actually make it possible.
That's what I'm saying. Look at local office, even state rep, something like that, you know, Congress. Who knows?
How about the Fuentes and Barron Trump?
Regarding the Milo comment, probably AIDS, possibly. I don't know.
So here's the great thing. Yeah, Fuentes is in the big game now. $1 trillion intel agencies want to see him crash out. That's why he won't get a girlfriend because he's too afraid of getting honeypotted. They are good at it. Here's the thing. He doesn't leave his apartment. He literally just chills. He hates people and he doesn't leave. He occasionally goes out for some dinner.
I get that.
Yeah,
he's a gamer too. So
yeah, and yeah, movies and stuff.
He literally puts together Discord game nights with his crew and stuff. Like
I think he is gonna run eventually. Like I'm telling you, 2036.
You think so? For what do you think? Like
all these you guys literally want a strong man to take over and fix everything, and we literally have no one else. He is the clearest front runner.
Like I'm not saying he's not a front runner. All I'm saying is I don't think he's there yet. That's all.
I disagree. I think he's the most powerful political figure on the right today.
Dude, Donald Trump, the billionaire leader of the free world, couldn't resist the Israel First crowd. And bro destroyed them while deplatformed on Rumble.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like I said, I think he's just
becoming more and more mainstream.
He's got a base to build.
As he's pointed out, he gets big and is like on the cusp and like breaks out, and then they attack him, like destroy things, and then breaks out and attacks him, destroy things. But he just keeps on growing. Keeps on growing.
He's a multimillionaire. At 25 years old or something, by 25, whatever.
But he's still he lives like all of us live.
I think what Hayden's trying to get at is that he's going to get gain more wisdom over time and see what happens. You know, so.
Exactly. He's going to learn more.
He's wiser than any talking head on the right. Yeah.
Yeah. He is.
He's a student. He's also a student of history. Understands the great man of history concept.
Yeah. Hence he loves Stalin stuff. No, he wants the strong man, and literally all of us want the strong man.
It's funny that people think him saying, "Oh, I love that guy," means endorsing everything they've ever done. Yeah. That's not the way it works. Yeah.
A history buff likes a controversial figure. Next, you're going to say you like Napoleon or something genocidal like that.
I love William Cromwell. Sue me. You know, it is what it is.
Jake Martin for 20. Don't ever do it. You too, Hayden.
This is as much as I can do.
You son of a...
Attract customers to your business. Make a splash at your next presentation. Keep grandma company. Protect your crops. Confuse your neighbors. African American? Hail a cab. Testify in church or just raise the roof.
Appreciate you, Jake. We got to... this is Hayden attempting to raise the roof. Beautiful. Shout out, Jake. Appreciate you. We're on one if you just got here. I finished one of my 75 tabs in the first 30 minutes.
Jake heard me drop a few slurs last night. He's already adjusted to what's going on. So
appreciate you all being here. All right, now let's get going into Trump's very bad, no good week. When Nikki Haley is to the right of you, you're making a big mistake. That's the Chinese students. Oh my God. The Laura Ingraham interview was an absolute disaster.
Yeah, she kind of nuked him.
Crap.
But nuked him from orbit.
No, she's very fair, very moderate.
She's fair, but she had a couple of jabs there. I was like, yeah,
they weren't jabs because he was being insane.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, are you really going against your own voting bloc?
I think she was confused. She was shocked. Like we were. Like, are you really saying this, Mr. President? For real?
Correct. You know. Also, he fake news too. So she was trying to undo that. Is a 50-year mortgage really a good idea? It's not even a big deal. You go from 40 years to 30. Yeah, he's so out of touch. He thinks there's 40-year mortgages.
No. He's on that side of it, and that's what a lot of people that are, big Trump supporters have overlooked is that he's the real estate guy. Like, he's the one who owns the apartment complexes. He's the one who does all of that on the business side. He's the one who would benefit from all of that. He doesn't care how long the terms are. He's never even thought about it because he makes money off of it. So yeah, 50 years sounds great to the people who make money off of that kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's also the banks are going to be making much more interest over time.
And you bring people in, you're driving up the cost of housing. Right.
I would like it if a 25-year-old could put a down payment on a house, start a mortgage, and pay it off by their 45-year birthday.
What's a down payment, Isaac?
Wasn't that like
20%? You get that
for what? I've never heard of this down payment thing.
For a beater car that costs $30,000.
Oh, 15-year car loan, you say, Isaac?
Yes. That's what
I thought my 6-year was irresponsible.
Yeah.
Toxic boomer slop. Elon, I had to get rid of it. Elon also, in his billionaire bubble, has shot himself in the foot a couple times after everyone is starting to like him again. Mo Zamboni for 2. Okay, panel, raise your hand if you are not gay.
Fuck you, Mo.
and Mo's hands are down for sure.
I give my heart out to Mo every day.
Yeah, Mo is willingly not raising his hands. I just can't raise mine because of a birth defect.
Did your son inherit that? Did your son inherit that defect as well, Hayden?
I don't have any kids.
Poor
Every Zamboni driver is queer some way or how, but I'm just joking.
So hear me out. Okay. It might sound like a bad idea, but what if we had the banks require your grandkids to co-sign for your 50-year mortgage? Deal?
Oh no.
Sound better? No? Okay. Sell out their futures? Got it.
I mean, they should help pay the mortgage, but then they need to sell it to BlackRock when you die.
Yes,
so that they can never have the benefit of it.
The children yearn for the mines. The BlackRock, the coal, they yearn for the BlackRock. Robert Barnes, avidly pro-Trump. I wish he was maybe a little less rabidly pro-Trump and a little more connected to reality on some issues. And even he's calling it out. Laura Ingraham, well, then why are people saying they're anxious about the economy? Why are they saying that? I don't know what that they're saying that. I think the polls are fake. We have the greatest economy we've ever had. Any of you guys raise your hand if you think we're had the greatest economy we've ever had.
Not at all.
Nowhere close.
No? Oh, yeah. Billionaire boomer bubble. Not looking
I'll say
good.
the only thing that's different is the price of some consumable items have gone down since like COVID, when things were being bought up and hoarded, like ammo, toilet paper, stuff like that has gone down. But that's supply and demand issue. They're back at the prices they were.
We clearly made the right decision in voting, last November, but it's going to take a long time to, and we'll never totally undo what Biden has done to this country. So.
Yes, and you have to talk about that, not gaslight and tell everyone it's the greatest thing ever.
The bloviating kind of pisses me off at sometimes. Well, we got this many people out of the country, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, I'm surrounded by people that are not from here, and they don't even speak my language.
We have a whole tab on that because they don't speak my language in my neighborhood either, Magnum. I hate it.
Yeah. When I'm driving down the highway and you're driving by the semi truck, I look at the hand on the wheel as I'm passing, and I know if I'm safe or not just by looking at that hand.
Dude, it's
racist. You're a racist.
The Indians that took over my city are exactly the Sikh truckers that keep causing all these crashes.
Yes.
Those are the exact Indians that took over my city.
They're fake driver's license and they're fake IDs and they're fake everything.
My brother and his family, they live in a neighborhood that's like 80+% Indian. So like his neighborhood, like our neighborhood friends, his neighborhood friends are Indian.
Yeah, that giant thing they're gonna build in North Carolina, that's like in my state. It's crazy. It's nuts over here.
And also, that's their god, lowercase g, fake crap of war. Why are they putting their figure of war in gold in our land?
I'm just waiting for it to start raining poop all day, in North Carolina.
All right. Epstein is a hoax. 50-year mortgages, 600,000 students from China. Oh yeah, it's chimp o'clock, boys. So we did some chimping, a little MAGA civil war. The problem is it's not just those three things. It was a lot of things. We get the whole Thomas Crooks use they them pronouns and is a furry. That's weird. The FBI told us? No, Tucker Carlson had to tell us. Awesome. Now, don't worry though. Kash Patel came out to say we're fucking worthless. Source, trust me, bro.
We're also paying for his girlfriend's private security too. So.
Yes, don't you?
He got an H-1B too.
We'll get to his girlfriend shortly. Yes, as this Isaac 556X45 says,
who's that guy?
Democrats are some VTuber, it looks like, are sweeping state and local elections nationwide last night, while all of a sudden the right wing are screaming America first at the top of our lungs, and out comes the president show support once again for Israel. This is literally like the first thing he does in public after getting shellacked, essentially, right, Isaac?
We got absolutely wiped, and our biggest city in the country has been taken over by a communist jihadist, and the first thing he does is say, hey, that little country in the Middle East, guys? Let's send them some money. Let's do it.
Also, let's send him a letter telling the new president, formally asking to pardon Netanyahu.
Let me tell you something.
Motherfuckers trying to do pardons in other countries.
Let me tell you something right now. When Netanyahu steps out of line and does something wrong, I will give Trump credit where credit's due. Trump will always write him a sternly worded check every single time.
I heard he yelled at him in the White House one of his 4 visits this year so far.
First 2.
Can we just be America first? Instead of a platinum plan, we call it the white working class plan, and we take care of your actual base, you fucking retard. It's just like the woke crap where pander to these other people who don't actually like you. That's better than pandering to your base.
I was told this week by neocons that America first makes me an agent of the CCP. That's what I was recently just told.
Yeah.
Yes.
So retarded. And so we've been doing a lot of noticing. If you do too much noticing like Elijah Schaefer, Kash Patel will have his girlfriend sue you for him for $5 million.
Winnie the Pooh is going to be mad.
Why would anyone ever think that she was a honeypot working for, I think PragerU or Heritage, or she works for one of the Israeli front groups. Why would anyone ever think that maybe something didn't maybe match in this photo? Magnum, you got any thoughts on this photo?
Nice.
Look who's
nice.
Hug too. Also, look at she's straight up and down. He's leaning in. That's really weird.
She's definitely a honeypot. Yeah.
She's way too attractive for him.
Magnum. You
allegedly
in Minecraft.
Because turns out you don't even have to say it. You can just post a picture and reply and get sued for $5 million by the director of the FBI.
Yep.
Seems like a good time to do a little shakeup in your administration, finally, Trump. You should have a couple months ago. I gave you 6 months before you started doing your shakeups.
Dude,
we've been overdue for some shaking.
Have you guys heard of this one? They blocked a couple of Second Amendment fights from going to the Supreme Court. Pam Bondi's out there blocking gun rights.
Cash Patel and Pam Bondi.
Cash Patel. She was fucking put in office, and I got told no. Pam Bondi's one of the good ones. No, she's fucking not.
She's anti-2A big time.
The deputy. Well, Erwin, who's the deputy attorney general as well? Who's the second guy?
6 months. Todd Blanche, who's the actual real problem that all the Mabinder people don't even know his fucking name, and that's the deputy was the one who actually runs it. Where the face is supposed to be the bimbo that goes on Fox News.
By the way, quick question for everybody. Have any of you heard of Cash Patel's girlfriend? Because I am assured that she is a country music sensation.
I heard a clip of it, and I wanted to gouge my ears out with knitting needles.
Oh,
actually,
really?
It kind of sounded like. Do you remember that song "Friday"? Yeah, basically that. It's like imagine that girl's voice, but with screaming cats in the background.
And then Cash Patel comes in and does a couple rap bars and sits awkwardly in a car with a bunch of white teenage girls.
But there was also that ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding song going in the background. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, dude, some Valhalla core. Yeah.
Yes, and then a few at the Wailing Wall after. Yeah. So.
I'm ready to go home and just embrace myself in my white culture of my violin that I bought.
Violins is shit.
Wait, we have a VTubing violinist.
As bad as this is, everyone needs to not no black pills. Go out and vote, but make sure you're cleaning out the house. Take out
your primary.
And you take out the trash.
Never black
primary.
Bill.
Yeah,
never black pill ever, and be proactive like we're doing, and get your voice out there. Yeah.
But the problem is we never know any of these people in the primaries at all. Like, where do you get the information? America First Foundation. Nick Fuentes is going to be king making.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, see, you said it is going to be.
No, he already is.
He's already a kingmaker. Now he's making an actual nonprofit to make it like full blown. He's official and have even more influence.
To Hayden's credit, it didn't work out too well with Kanye.
No, that's Kanye doing Kanye things.
Oh yeah.
No, I'll just say
he was making a joke.
Very popular talking heads on the right said that Nick Fuentes is a severe threat to our national security, everything. And Donald Trump had the opportunity to disavow him on national television the other night. And he said Tucker can talk to whoever the hell he wants.
Finally. Did he take his methylene blue or something? Like he finally is like, let's do Epstein. And yeah, that Nick Fuentes guy, I don't know who he is, but.
Exactly.
Yesterday, even, Trump was talking to people and saying the Epstein stuff is such a hoax. It's a hoax made by the Democrats. It doesn't matter. It's like, what? No, I don't think you're understanding what the people are upset about.
It's just so off. Like his messaging has just been so horseshit on this issue.
Yeah. Actually, here, let's go and knock out some tabs because we got them coming up. 69 watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Appreciate you all. Feel free to share on X if you don't mind. The Epstein, this is on The Wrap. So this is mainstream lefty-ish nonsense. The Epstein emails show that conspiracy theorists are right. Eyes Wide Shut is real. It seems there's a code among people with power and money who are pals no matter what side of the aisle, no matter the sins.
Congratulations, you fucking figured it out, you fucking retards.
I think the Democrats played chicken, and this is going to blow up in their face a bit. There's not going to be any real consequences from it. But, like, we already got that Latifah, whatever, when she was, test messaging, like, what should I do? What should I say and shit? And, like, the committee hearing.
While she was in the middle of a fucking committee hearing, texting Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah.
Bro. And that broad, that is.
I will say this, though.
Moratorium.
We don't know if the text messages are real or faked. We don't know 100% one way or the other, but they damn sure look real. I can say that much.
Yeah, I mean, I can make fake tweets like in 2 seconds on my phone. So
yeah, and you can match it up with timestamps in a video, and it's no issue. So we don't really know, but you know,
it
does look
I mean, serious sources are reporting it. So
the whole Epstein files is just trash. I mean,
okay, yeah, well, we'll get to it. Trump responds to MTG calling him out. I don't know what happened to Marjorie. She's a nice woman, but I don't know what happened. She has lost her way, I think. No, you have lost your way. I have to view the presidency as a worldwide situation.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
Locally.
F that shit. I didn't see that quote. That last part of that quote. F that.
He's the global president, not the American president.
King of the world.
Obviously.
I don't like that.
Well, did you see when he was talking with MBS today, when they asked about taking the sanctions off of Syria, he said, yeah, I did that because the Saudis asked me to. And then, or no, like said to or something like that. And then he kind of changed his words to make it sound a little bit better, but he's just straight up. Oh, don't worry. Oh, no. Also, Turkey's president, Erdogan, that maniac, he also asked me to do it. So that's why we had Al-Qaeda at the White House.
Lovely.
Because the Saudis and Turkey told me to.
And mind you, that guy that was at the White House, there was images of him holding up cut off heads as well. That guy is not a good guy.
Magnum?
What is it with the Saudis and I mean, what the hell? They had like 16 on 19 hijackers, right? So it's like,
oh well, they've changed post Las Vegas shooting,
and
there's a fun little coup in Saudi Arabia.
Jared Kushner got a big old deal with them or something?
And he's a big part of that. They were like part of that and like the whole Dubai. All the people trying to buy like Warner Brothers right now, they're the ones who are going to turn Gaza into a resort. And by that, I mean a World Economic Forum 15-minute city.
I will just say this about Saudi Arabia. They have theme parks they're putting in now. I have to say, with the laws they have over there, it might be a pleasant experience. Not much riffraff. Who knows? Well,
it's they and like the Dubai crowd. They are actually finally. We do need a reformation amongst the. Man, I thought of like 3 or 4 different things, and all of them I was not allowed to say. All the lovely sand people.
Tuscan Raiders. Tuscan Raiders.
To reform.
And some medieval stuff was pretty good.
He's doing it. And like they're buying up a bunch of stuff and they're doing it right. It's like the Chinese, they keep giving us good like entertainment and shit. I prefer the Saudis over the Chinese, I guess.
When a pair of socks in America that's made in America costs $30 versus a pair of socks made in China costs 30 cents, we're going to be dependent on them for a while unless we change.
And that's why you're libertarians, we can't forget our free trade, race to the bottom. Slave labor's good because it's the free market, guys.
I had a very big disagreement with Eric July on X about that free trade and everything.
I'm an anarcho-capitalist, and actually, third world slaves is a good thing.
And I basically said, I'm at the very least, I'm fine with matching tariffs. If you tariff us, we're going to tariff your ass back equally, at least minimum. So
or double because we're the ones with all the money, and you guys
don't tariff
countries.
It's a warning. Don't tariff us, or else. So.
Yeah, double it. That's what I said.
Oh, the global president. God, I wish he cared about his actual base as much as he cared about other countries and people. Trump is still operating under the mindset of that if he can just get inflation down to 2%, GDP up to 4%, he'll be praised as the greatest president. He doesn't really get the sentiment of his base right now. We're taking back this country from foreign control. This is him blasting Marjorie Traitor Greene. He's so creative. Zinged her with that fun nickname. The woman is like the original MAGA.
She was like a Trump cultist like a year ago. Literally like more than me. She would never question him ever. She
got in because she's full MAGA and like OG, like beginning, like MAGA, and he treats his allies the worst.
Yeah, you step out of line at all, he just freaks out. It's just like, come on, man.
And the thing is, let me just say that attitude works in the business world. In like New York City business, if you betray me at all, I'm gonna destroy you. But in this scenario, when we're fighting for the soul of America, you need to keep your allies close.
No,
you need to.
That's the problem. Is if you don't betray him, he calls you a traitor. But if you betray him and stab him in his back and hide everything from him, manipulate him, he fucking loves you.
Yeah.
He's got a big blind spot. Yeah.
The source of the problem, the source of the division right now is coming from Trump, unfortunately. So it's
correct. And he's a billionaire boomer who's lived in a bubble forever. He doesn't like being told that he's fucking up, especially when all the rich people are telling him he needs to keep selling out America. But then Marjorie Taylor Greene goes on CNN with the queen of fake news. This is what, Dana Bash or one of the dumb whores?
Yeah, she's the worst.
Goes on CNN to apologize for, quote, taking part in toxic politics against the left. What? I really just want to see people be kind to one another.
She's trying to fight for a fucking seat after she lost the fucking so she was on the right track in calling Trump out. Trump said no, woman bad. Everybody in the Trump cult, which honestly, let's be real, there is a Trump cult of people who just believe that everything Trump does is good. They all turned against MTG, and now she's stuck somewhere in the middle, trying to find a base and trying to.
She's trying to find her footing right now, for sure. Yeah.
People need to not be nice to each other. I mean, people have already forgot what happened to Charlie Kirk. It's it's crazy, man.
No, people forgot what used to happen in fucking Congress. People would duel each other with pistols.
Yeah.
Whenever they had a disagreement.
And they're used to, what I'm going to say too.
We are very far removed from the worst that politics has ever been in this country, because they used to literally kill each other over it.
Yeah. In the early Continental Congress too, there was mandatory daily prayer as well. And
there was. People forget
what a concept.
That they paid I think it was 27 times during George Washington's inauguration.
You require your public servants to at least have a sense of grace and a sense of greater meaning, and connection to God who gave us this country, What a concept.
This Christian country. Well, it's not just MTG. Thomas Massie, he's been beefing with forever. And then he went the lowest he's ever fucking gone. This was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever read. Long story short, Thomas Massie's wife died like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly too. Very unexpectedly.
Yes, very unexpectedly. And I believe Thomas Massie said that he had no plans to get back into dating.
And then that was his soulmate later, and he finds someone, there's that spark, and they get married.
This is not the right way to handle it.
Get married already? Trump, how many wives have you had? How many disgusting porn stars have you paid off? How many affairs have you had?
Yeah.
Boy, that was quick.
Let me just say, this is why the Bible says take the log out of your own eye before you take the speck out of your brother's. Fix yourself before you start preaching at him.
Don't throw rocks in glass White Houses. Anyway, have a great life, Thomas. And ? His wife will soon find out that she's stuck with a loser.
I fucking hate this arc that we're on right now.
Fuck.
Yeah, good job getting him to ever vote for anything you ever try to get past.
He's getting consumed by the boomer mind virus. That's what it is at this point. It's the boomer cancer, their culture, Oh, I like that corn boy. That's nice. I like that.
They already take our blood to put us in the database. Insurance told me so. All right, so we're talking about how he is a piece of shit to his biggest supporters. But Lindsey Graham.
Oh
no.
Wait, no, Isaac. Did you not know that there's the Trump Graham Golf Classic? Trump and Lindsey Graham have their own golf tournament. Isaac, thoughts?
I just want to say I wouldn't touch that golf club with a 10-foot pole because I don't know where it's been with Lindsey Graham's reputation. I'm just saying. That's horrible because Lindsey Graham is probably the worst Republican in office at the moment. He's a total queer. He's a rhino. He's a Israel firster.
Everything wrong with the Republican Party, and Nick Fuentes, silent on Rumble, is taking them down.
I want the Trump back that posted Lindsey Graham's personal cell phone number back in the day and said, "Go get his ass." That's the Trump I want back.
I will remember Lindsey Graham as sniffing what's the turtle's ass his entire career.
Are you kidding me?
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell. Yeah.
Well, McConnell was the head of the Republican Party for a long time. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Unofficially, and
Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham right behind him like a dog on a leash. You know.
Yeah, and McConnell was unofficially a Chinese agent through his wife. MAGA is a repeat of the Tea Party, which went from Ron Paul to neocon. That's the problem. This time.
That's a good comparison.
I mean, Isaac, you've been reading these replies. The Israel firsters have already they lost in the first real battle.
Yes.
And it's because they pushed too hard because they saw the power vacuum after like Charlie and in the Trump verse and whatnot, and they went for it and they went too far. The biggest thing, we let them have it, but then they tried to cancel because they're the original cancel culture, and that's when they went too far.
Do you want to know a big part of this? They practice identity politics on the day in, day out, but they tell us we can't. They say that's a leftist virtue, but they say, okay, I'm going to obsess over being Jewish. I'm Israeli. I'm this, I'm that. But God forbid I say I'm a Christian from America. That's like Nazism, essentially, if I say that. That's what a lot of Gen Z, a lot of
American.
Yes, a lot of Gen Z has woken up and said, you know what? I'm okay with my heritage. I'm glad that I come from conquerors. That's good.
Hey, were you saying something?
I was just saying I hate all of these people so much. Like I've gotten to the point that it's like brain breaking to me, and I want them all out of office. I want to take nuclear option and burn the whole thing.
Welcome to America First, Hayden.
You actually have someone with those views. Nicholas J. Fuentes, MAGA is dead. This triggered a shitstorm, and he's right.
Look at the
MAGA
likes.
is dead.
Look at the likes.
Yeah, our side is not dead, but the Israel First Make America again. Because my whole problem why I couldn't vote for Trump in 2020 was because I got off the MAGA train because Trump was not on the Trump train. He got off, and I'm like, what the fuck? Global lockdowns and forced injections? Nah, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, it was the shots. Yeah.
And then he came back and he's so good, but he still had that neocon monkey on his back.
Yep.
And he showed his allegiance to the parasite instead of his base. And, well, turns out we are done with that parasite. We are America first to the point that now people are saying America only. I thought, give it 4 more years before people started saying America only. Nope, we're already at America only.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying before. Like no matter what happens in the future, Trump or no Trump, we need to carry this damn torch. Carry the damn torch.
Without Trump on the ticket, as we're going to see in 2026, the Republicans aren't shit. People hate them. They were only one because it's Trump, an absolute just generational figure. Well, once that's gone, we're going to need our next generational figure.
Well, I'm telling you right now, the Democrats are winning in a landslide in the midterms. House.
Yeah, I know. We need to keep going so I can get to it. But first, quick, Hayden, MAGA is dead. What does that make you think?
Well, seeing what Laura Loomer said today, where
oh my gosh,
you follow her still?
No, I don't even follow her. It just popped up on my For You feed, and she was like, people are telling the others that the right doesn't have a Nazi problem. We absolutely do. And I was like, you
I saw that.
psychotic bitch.
America First is the opposite of identity politics. It's nationalism. It's the fourth turning. It's about individual versus
nationalism, yes.
Community. And yeah, nationalism comes before the individual. So it's not identity politics. It's
Western
nationalism.
Christian republic is what this is.
It's founding fathers' principles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Founding
it is European, sorry.
I'll just say I agree with the sentiment with Russ. Making America great again is absolutely the ideal. Yes, but you have to put America first and America only to do that. You cannot put other countries first. Yes.
That's not accurate. It's MAGA is dead, long live America first. And
I agree.
America First didn't kill MAGA. MAGA, make Israel great again, killed MAGA because they went too far, flew too close to the censorship sun, and now we're getting that in Paris. Finally, someone took that parasite off us, and that parasite is fighting to get back on. It's never going back on. It's done. Nope. It's over. The cat is out of the yarmulke wearing cat is out of the fucking bag.
I'm just gonna tell you too. Some boomers I know personally are even like, I can't believe I didn't see this. We shouldn't be supporting foreign countries.
And they're leading us.
Some are waking up.
I've seen a lot of people saying it's not just America only, but the point is America first, second, and third. Then we can worry about anybody else.
And that's what I'm saying is there's an easier way to say that, America only. And I can't believe we're already there with the Overton window.
I've seen a bunch of VTubers saying it over the past 2 days where they're like, it's not just America only. It's America first, second, and third. Then everyone else. And seeing VTubers say that kind of shit, like the VTuber space is like pretty lefty. So seeing VTubers say it, you go, oh shit, okay, people are.
Did you see Kongman Lee like 2 or 3 hours ago? He just put out a tweet. He said, "I love VTubers!" ! The replies, because he has a lot of conservative right-wing followers, myself being one of them, and the replies are incredible in that tweet. People are like, what? First of all, people are saying, what is a VTuber? But then people on the right are attacking them like, don't you know they're a bunch of commies and stuff and da-da-da. And
see, that's saying the VTuber space,
Hayden!
Are overrun with lefties.
Just like how Kirsha gets mistreated. Like that's it's Nick Fuentes. It's like all over. Nick Fuentes is the flesh tuber version of Kirsha, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that.
He's been siloed.
No, I wouldn't disagree with that at all. Like I said, the VTuber community is
like Kirsha also.
When I say community, I mean like the VTuber sphere. It's filled with
super woke
talents who are super woke, super lefty.
Twitch is super woke.
The people who
froze.
We lost the Hayden. Listen, listen.
I got him. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, Masad got him. Yeah, the Reptoids got me on Sunday when my 5G ran out. So I want to skip through. Mark Mitchell, Rasmussen Reports, follows you, right, Isaac? I got Isaac to follow.
He's awesome.
He gets your people. And his whole thing is he's not Democrat or Republican. He just wants the voters to get what they want.
I want to like follow this man into battle for the heart of Gen Z America at this point. He gets
Badger's been a panelist on a stream with them on George the Giant Slayer. So he's like,
wait a minute.
He's literally one of our people.
Dude.
Yeah. He goes on Benny Johnson. He goes on InfoWars. Literally like all my people. Benny Johnson also subscribed to me on YouTube. At least at one point he was. So yeah, it's literally like all my people. It makes me so happy. So
Let me just say too, with the Benny Johnsons, the Alex Steins, a lot of people are much more in the culture war now too, which is great to see. Very great to see. Mark Mitchell gets it. Benny, a lot of these people, the culture war, they understand finally, which the right has ignored for decades.
It's Disney that brought them,
very much so.
We need to get rid of this, this BS that they're doing.
So Benny would have been the classic Shapiro-ite who would have gotten that monkey on his back, but we're in a different era to where he's been pretty damn America first through all of this.
Didn't Benny used to work at BuzzFeed? I think for years. I believe he was left leaning years ago, and I believe he finally got married, had kids. He's a Christian now, and he gets it. So,
and speaking of getting in that, what it's all about, and people just want to be heard. I just deleted several of these because we don't have time, but he got so many messages and. That's the thing. The Republicans do not realize just how radical their base is and how desperately they need to listen to us or they're not going to get our support. 1 to 10, rate the Trump admin. It was a 6 until all the bad stuff. Now it's about a 2. I'll rate in 2 pictures. Yeah, those aren't too good. Started strong, 4. Minus, no, what's this? I don't understand what that is. It's a 0 for me. It's been really bad.
Seal of Solomon?
2. Only thing that matters is border, so 10, 5, 0 out of 10, 1,000 times better than Harris, but I'd give him a 5.
Let me just say that sums me up. 1,000 times better than Harris, but still give a 5. It's like
I think we need to keep things in perspective a little bit.
Well, saying you're 1,000 times better than shit is not a great comparison.
Yeah, that's cuck energy, and that's what Nick Fuentes doesn't put up with. And
we
that's
need
why
to push beyond that. We cannot accept mediocrity.
No, I'm not saying I'm totally for what we're doing right now, but at the same time,
of course,
keep it in perspective a little bit.
So, also sorry. Let's switch you guys around so you guys don't have Chet giving you AIDS all over your face. So yeah, here we go. So 10 out of 10, minus 10, solid 8. Oh, damn it, solid 8. 8 minus 1,000, negative 100. A generous 6-3. 5. Yeah, it's not looking good.
I'll just say, if we got more deportations, my rating would go up way higher.
And more doging, but they kicked the same.
I am
Republican establishment ran Elon out of DC.
Yes. Yep.
I'm very, very, very happy that ICE is in my state doing something. So.
Yeah, but still, it's not.
It's not enough.
I get it all got all dismantled and whatnot, but I don't.
I'll just say too, ICE
do it.
Oh, go ahead, Magnum.
Any other president would not do this, though. Like, I got to give him credit where credit's due. So,
of course, yeah. But ICE is cucking way too much to blue cities. I will say that's a big problem. They need
arrest. He needs to arrest all the mayors and governors.
As you said before, Erwin, he needs to take the bait and fuck these people. They're communists.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Let's see. Matt Walsh has been on the right side of this whole debate.
Oh, he won't be working at Daily Wire by the end of the year. Yeah.
So, I'm so happy, and
I will be sending money to him when he leaves Daily Wire.
They're going to Candace Owens' ass.
He also, in the process, BTFO'd James Lindsay, the head of the woke right, which was beautiful. Dinesh D'Souza comes out here and goes,
I ratioed James Lindsay a while ago.
Oh, really?
It's easy to ratio.
It can't be hard. Yeah. So Dinesh D'Souza, after getting wrecked by Nick Fuentes, decides to talk about how great Indians are. It seems like the future belongs to the poop throwers, saying that.
Did you see how racist he is too? He was referring to us as whitey multiple times throughout this week. And so I replied to him and said, "Okay, I can't say what I said to him on YouTube, but
he just ruined his career." And then Rich Barris, he's the one who works with Rasmussen. Let's see. Zyocons are literally signal boosting Nick Fuentes. They've been bringing him hundreds of thousands of followers, me included. It's all designed to not have to defend their failed and deeply unpopular foreign policy ideas. They want to tie anyone who disagrees to Fuentes and purge the party. So when Trump is gone, they can seize the party back. It's all about what happens post-Trump. That's where they're trying to gatekeep us. And instead, we went, you fell into our trap card. Uno reverse. And they got themselves canceled. They even had the whole Heritage Foundation struggle session.
Oh, that was crazy. The apologizing, the kowtowing. Yeah. I'm so sorry I said Tucker Carlson should have free speech. I'm so sorry. It's so anti-Semitic of me.
Babylon Beef. People are finally figuring out what kind of people they are.
I unfollowed them 2 years ago.
Yeah, I follow the funny, but Joel Berry.
They're a little too comfortable making fun of Jesus and Christianity way too often. That was what turned me off initially. Not even so much politics; it was making fun of Christianity a lot.
So Megyn Kelly didn't even platform anyone. She just said, "I'm not going to condemn them," and that was enough to try to cancel her. And Seth Dillon put a hit out on her, basically. Oh, she's gonna get rid of her pager just in case. Yeah, just a fun little death threat from the Israelis.
Did you see what Mark Levin said to Megyn Kelly? He said, "Megyn, you're going down a very dark path. I hope you know to turn back now." Basically, I'm maybe but he said, "You're going in a very dark place, Megyn. You better turn around."
Is that a threat?
I would say Mark Levin has probably destroyed his credibility more than anyone else's. Ben Shapiro pretty close behind.
Mark Levin used to be one of the kingmakers. Mark Levin used to be. I used to love Mark Levin.
Oh yeah,
he was smart. He was great, and he's fallen in the hole.
Partly Hannity as well, but Mark Levin is when I went, man, these guys really love Israel and war. It's so weird. And it was Mark Levin that really made me put the whole neocon situation together.
It's almost like that's why they're rich.
Yeah, they're a bunch of sellouts, and we want America first. Fuck everyone and everything else.
They're all making money off the grift, man, and they're just taking it from
Mark Levin. Wouldn't care if my grandkids grow up in a country that's unrecognizable, so long as we support that country in the Middle East.
Yeah,
Mark Levin
he can go back there. He can go back there.
Mark Levin.
Ben Shapiro can go back there. We can't. I don't have an Israel.
This is my only home. I have nowhere else to go.
Exactly.
Yes. So, I'm skipping ahead for this one because it sums up what Isaac was saying very well. In an anarcho-tyranny of third-world ethnic interest allied around parasitizing off white people, if you can keep it.
Yes.
I would like to go back to the Republic.
Yes, a Republic
Christian,
if you can keep it.
European Republic, preferably. But I would be happy just returning to Republic for the moment.
Yep.
Agreed. We obviously were not able to keep the Republic. Yes. We need to claw it back.
The enemies are not only at the gates; they busted through the door and they're setting up shop like right around my house and your house and everyone's house. So
my Anglo-Protestant great ancestors stepped off the boat 405 years ago. Am I not Native American at this point? Over 400 years in the same piece of land? I don't understand.
You are, because you conquered it. It's yours now.
Exactly. It's my country. Yeah.
In the UK, they love to tell the English they're not natives and whatnot, even though they've been there for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Thousands, essentially.
Yeah. Not racist. Just don't want the world to turn into one big, horrifically overcrowded garbage dump favela filled to the brim with a giant, one-race mongrel underclass of dumb consumer slaves ruled over by a tiny elite of interdimensional satanic reptilian pedophile vampires. Simple as.
Nice.
That was 2019.
True.
And now
real.
We say America first, but only because saying that is too long. When I say I'm anti-globalist, I just say that because saying that is too long. But that's what I am actually right there.
Let me just say too, it's the communists and the neocons. They want us plugged into the virtual post-apocalyptic hellscape. They want us in the VR goggles, eating our slop and doing what they say.
And on the right, who are the number 1 and 2 people doing that? Elon Musk and Peter Thiel. And who is Peter Thiel's protege? J.D. Vance.
The Communist Control Act of 1951 is still in effect. We just need to use it.
We need to implement it. Yes. You know what I want to say about Elon too? I was very pissed when he said we're going to make a grok version for children that is youth oriented. Fuck that. Children should not be on social media whatsoever.
No.
Parents need to parent.
18
Elon
plus.
is not Elon is not your parents' guide through life.
Social because dumbass parents are going to have artificial intelligence raising their kids, and that's just terrifying.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, artificial intelligence raising their
now listen,
kids?
Bugle Daily, I will trust with everything. So
I love him so
the
much.
other day, last time I was home,
nice.
I actually I walked into the living room, and my girlfriend's kids were watching some AI slop shit on YouTube Kids, and I got pissed. I was like, no, you turn that shit off right now. That's AI. You're not watching that shit.
Good for you, man.
Like that. And she immediately changed it, and boom, it was a person again, right? Like she went and found one of the channels she usually watches.
Yeah. They need to watch like 90s cartoons or 90s, Disney before.
Justice League Unlimited for the kids.
We let them watch their stupid YouTube Kids stuff, but as soon as I saw the AI thing fucking pop up, I was like, you're not watching this shit. That unacceptable. You are not watching anything AI.
Don't let them use Chat GPT, or else their brains will no longer function.
I won't.
Yeah, and that's social media. Social media will make them crazy too. Like
so that's honestly one of the reasons that I brought my piano over to our house. I went and got it from my parents' house where it's been in storage for several years. I brought my piano over to the house, and then I bought a violin because I want to try to get the kids into music.
Yeah,
bass.
Yeah. Also, it's
classical.
Play guitar.
All that normal learning and exploring and all that stuff. Literally, there's different parts of your brains that do all these different things, and you need to do those things to strengthen those parts of your brains. But then when you just have AI do all of it, your brain starts being weak because you're not doing everything. It does all of it for you, and then we turn into idiocracy.
And that's why I bought two of the most complicated instruments, because I want to learn to play them and for the kids to hear me play them and then decide that they want to play them.
There should be a keyboard in every house.
Quarterback Garrett said on an FNT a while back that we have, we always talk about wanting to go back to analog and stuff, but he says we live in a touchscreen world. We don't even have the tactileness of buttons anymore, the clickiness, the physical feel.
I'm watching all the retro arcade games, the big buttons and the stick and everything. Well, that's what Toy Story 5
now it's just swiping.
Toy Story 5 is all about the little tablet takes over for the kids. They could actually do some really good storytelling.
They could tell
at this point.
Could be unintentionally based. Could be, yeah.
Dude, I miss Friday nights at the arcade so much. That's like the best times in my life.
I'm watching all the retro stuff. I'm telling my sister next time I see her, we got to go back to the barcade. I need to feel the stick in my hand and the buttons beneath my fingers until I get buzzed and I can't feel my fingers.
Standing right next to somebody doing a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time.
Oh yeah,
they have that there. Yes,
they had it at the roller garden right next to my house. Oh my god!
When we make the 3-hour drive to the city, if we're just staying the night to do something, there's one barcade that we always go to.
Love barcades,
and I love going in there and just like playing some games.
It's the dream because it's the free play. Like that's a fucking childhood dream right there. Infinite credits, bro.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I don't need a roll of quarters this time. Like what the heck?
Because those games were designed to kill you.
The funnest barcade game of all time is that gigantic Jenga. Have you played the gigantic Jenga?
No,
so much fun.
No.
All right, we got too many tabs to keep talking about arcades.
We can move on.
Tron was awesome too. So, what?
A lot of people are doing some noticing. There's noticing and then there's saying it. Like I had my whole like moratorium thing, and then like 6 months later or whatever, we finally had black fatigue. It's like there's noticing and then there's people saying stuff about it. And we've done the noticing for a while, and now people are finally saying stuff about it. That's what the whole cancellation was about, trying to cancel Fuentes so we won't say stuff about it. I don't recognize the language being spoken on my train anymore. I don't ever hear English in my neighborhood. Not a single conversation in English for 40 minutes. I look around and realize I'm the foreigner now. Every single time I go into Ross to look for anime figures, I feel like a foreigner. In my own country, on the train line I grew up on, this is the city I grew up in. And if I mention this, I'm the problem. A lot of noticing happening. I must have accidentally deleted it. It ended up here. This went super viral. There's a river in the UK that got suddenly filled with trash. I wonder who did this. Isaac, any guesses?
Cash Patel.
Oh, bro, that's gonna be $5 million. Sorry.
Damn, dude. That's my ancestral homeland. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't mean to drop it, but like that was the biggest empire on the face of the earth, and now they have trash rivers going through their land.
And then they decolonize themselves on purpose.
Well, that's the Minecraft societal empathy that we talk about. That is a horrible detriment to white culture, white people.
Oh, here we go, Isaac. One of the most radicalizing things for me was taking my kids to see Mount Rushmore, and most of the workers there were on J1 visas.
Oh my gosh.
Really cool to be served Thomas Jefferson's recipe for Monticello vanilla ice cream by a 20-year-old from Honduras who spoke no English.
Do you want to know why? Because boomers didn't want to pay 18 more cents for the ice cream. They want cheap work,
Yes, and this is so good. You would have preferred a slave? No, that's what I got.
Oh my gosh, that reply, I didn't see that before.
Oh.
Based.
Oh.
Based. Andrew Whisker's a good follow, too. He's a good follow.
Really? Okay, I don't believe I'm following.
Dude, well,
I am
the tree, the axe taking root at the tree symbolizes the destruction of idolatry and also abolition of abortion. So he's super ultra pro-life. It's awesome.
Is that what that is?
No, this is the Tree of Gondor from Lord of the Rings.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, but the way you were describing it with it right next to your head.
I should put an axe at it to destroy idolatry. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I keep hitting that. Yes, go.
All the cool kids do it. Retard empathy. I like that. Now, here we go. Nick sums it up so well. The older generations have completely betrayed and sold out the youth. They have left us a diversified shithole filled with foreigners, dominated by the left, controlled by global special interest. And when young men stand up to fight, they scold us for being too edgy online.
God forbid you have a dark sense of humor, right?
And Andrew Tate, the top reply, stay home and love your wife, be a real man, yuck. Okay, yeah, he gets a little
that's the happy wife, happy life that all the boomer guys told me back,
Oh, Isaac, you should go to college and get $60K in debt, so that way you can never get a job because only Indians only hire Indians.
Don't you know, Erwin? If you go to college, get in debt, you just put a suit on, walk in, they give you a job immediately, right when you get out of college, immediately.
Wait, no,
they are dying for you. They need you.
First, you pull yourself up by your bootstrap. Then
that first, yes.
Okay, and don't forget to give your boss a firm handshake, Isaac. It's very important.
Absolutely. Just because, hey. Young guy, just because I mowed lawns for one summer in the 1960s, I know all about hard labor.
I see Starbucks barista in your future.
Also, I don't know if you guys live around here. People talk about like the Indians doing it. The Indians and like the Southeast Asians do it around here. I go to a park where there's a little creek that runs through. They like hunt the fish and crawdads out of it and destroy.
They're eating the dogs and cats. It's not a meme.
And,
it's reality.
Yeah, and the geese and whatnot. I literally see it in a fucking Midwest.
They use homemade improvised bows and arrows and stuff. It's tribal. It's
Well, I'll see some of them walking, and they just randomly have a bucket, and I just.
Let me just say
every time you guys open your fucking mouths, I get more and more to push the button, nuke it all, just burn it all.
No, wait, hold on. No, Isaac, you're gonna need to check this one out. Hayden. Okay, hold on. So Trump is too afraid of the boomers to cut Social Security or Medicare to give the younger generation a chance. We need to start talking about this. We're just absolutely fucking doomed, and it's obviously the benefits. But I hadn't heard of this. Isaac, I know you're gonna start using this. The youth call this the Day of the Pillow. A fact I learned very recently. I actually argue we should call it, instead of the Night of the Long Knives, the Night of the Soft Pillows.
Okay.
Because that was all about like killing off of people to like establish power and whatnot. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So the Night of the Soft Pillow, I think would be an excellent name for it. I've learned a few young millennials. I've told a few young millennials about this, and they laugh appreciatively. Absolutely no hesitation.
That's a great point too, because you think Gen Z's edgy? Talk to young millennials. I'll say the people who are like 5-10 years older than me are more black-pilled than we are, because they've been living it longer.
5 years older than you, maybe a little bit, maybe 10 years older than you, and
you've been living it longer.
I'm one of the most black-pilled people on the planet because of my age group.
No shit.
And I
so Jack Posobiec had like a big thing he talked about for a while, the city conservative versus the rural conservative, because the city conservatives have actually seen what the left are doing, where the rural conservatives kind of live in their own little country.
I'm not a city. I'm not city, but I'm blue state conservative. I live in probably the bluest state in America.
I live in a very red state, and yet they don't speak my language in my fucking the city I grew up in. So
that's why I have a very hard time talking to red state conservatives and libertarians and stuff. They're like, "Oh, dude, just live and let live. We're all it's America." I'm like, "Dude, you have
I
lived in the Chicago area for 3 years, bro. Like,
I can't only imagine. Dude.
And then Minnesota, right?
Yep. I grew up in Minnesota.
Oh my God. Hayden, did you have something?
Yeah, the area that I live in right now is unfortunately like it's very red. But the small city that I live in is very blue. So every time there's a protest, you have like one of those like days of protest, you have like 50 to 100 people show up, and they're all like just retarded kids, basically.
Stupid signs, man. Like, what the hell?
I saw a lot of boomers for the no king stuff. Yeah.
I could not deal with 100,000 of them in my streets because seeing 50 of them makes me go, well, that's all there are. Like we could just throw them in jail. Like
I
we
know.
could just get rid of them.
Turns out you can just do things. Barmy,
like,
but
kind of like what's that South American country that just jailed
Venezuela that we're about to Bukele,
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
El Salvador, yeah.
The Bitcoin president, but then the World Bank said you're not allowed to do Bitcoin anymore. Go back.
The bank, really? The bank.
Yeah, I'm mad for World Bank or we got Argentina. They're really good. He's doing a lot of radical stuff. First thing he did was touch the wall.
Milei.
And we just gave them a big bailout too.
I'm Bukele for king of South America at this point.
Yeah, someone else, pointed that out. Yeah, I don't disagree. Barmy for 2, Crusade rose from invasion. Basically, it's a you get forced to do it situation, and that's where we're headed. A forced to do it situation, and Zoomers and millennials were happiest when Trump was a dictator.
Hell yes.
Correct. Gen Z, lowest Trump approval, most concerned about Arctic frost, support impeaching Judge Boasberg. They don't want conservatism or socialism. They want action. Grok estimates that, Nick Fuentes backlash. I was supposed to move that somewhere else. Has the Trump admin been doing enough to make the economy better for young people? 18 to 29-year-olds, less than a quarter say that Trump's been doing things for young people for the economy. 71% no.
I keep hoping the sun is going to explode, and it hasn't yet.
Well, I will tell you
the ultimate nuclear option.
It's Hayden. If you want a white pill, Hayden, you need to read the Book of Revelation because you're going to feel so good when everything gets destroyed at the end.
Yeah, you know anything better than a nuclear bombing? Is an actual star exploding?
There's quite a few prophecies about a fire in the sky. The hope is that
the world will be consumed by fire. Yes,
helps us like evolve to a higher level rather than kill everything. But
I wanted to just kill everything. I'm done with it. I'm so over it.
But the hope is it's
going to be all remade.
The hope is it's less of a coronal discharge and more of a evolution. One would hope, but
so my dad is really into coronal discharges and watching the sun and stuff like that.
Politics.
And I'm just saying, every time he brings one up to me and he's like, "There was a coronal discharge," I'm like, "Damn it, it didn't get us."
So close. So close. Yeah, I get a lot of nocturnal discharges. Okay, only 22% of voters who identify as independent others self-described as conservatives. So of the people in the middle, not even a quarter are willing to describe themselves as conservative. This week,
I've been conservative my whole life, and I can't say it anymore.
So true.
Dude, it doesn't even make sense. The word doesn't even make sense. And
I have nothing left to conserve. My homeland is being taken over.
Hold on. The percentage of voters nationally who self-describe as conservative fell to just 30%. That's voters nationally. 30% conservative, all-time low for us. Conservatism is a dead brand because it didn't conserve anything.
True. Well, it did. It did conserve a country, not ours.
Yeah, so true. God, I wish we could have at least one wall. God, I'm so jealous of their wall. It's so beautiful.
I'd like a golden dome. Whatever happened to that? I want
like
coastal
the Iron Dome idea for us. That'd be great.
Oh, we're not going to get it. We're busy funding the other one.
I only want it if it turns itself in on us. And just blows us all up.
Yeah. Conservatism is out, Americanism is in. That's what we actually mean by MAGA is dead. It's transforming into something better. But we're going to go through some hell because we're probably going to have to deal with President Newsom or someone like that. Mark Mitchell, I'm tired, boss. 2024 was a referendum on government and institutional trust. 2028 is going to be a referendum on capitalism.
That's very true.
As Jack Sobek nails it, we're going to get MAGA or we're going to get Marxism. And Charlie understood that as well. He understood the Utes. He was in touch with them. He was getting away from the Israel First a bit, finally.
But the problem is they didn't give us MAGA. We voted for it. They have not given it to us.
And
that's actual MAGA.
And I didn't think that would happen, and that's why I didn't want Trump. Back in 2020, I didn't want Trump to win 2024. I thought we needed 8 years of carnage because we could hopefully survive that. What's coming if they manage to win a presidential election is going to be so much worse than the 4 years of Kamala.
We're all going to jail just for having this podcast.
And then during the 4 years of Kamala, we could have done all of this infighting, and Fuentes could have done his thing, and we could have gotten rid of the neocons. And then that way, once we got the presidency in 2032, then we would actually have real reform. But with what we're going,
I'm just telling you too. In terms, go ahead, Hayden. I'll remember.
I was gonna say I disagree a bit because I think we need to be the ones that hold the power to have the spotlight shown on the people that keep fucking everything up in our party.
Yeah,
like we had to get power to be able to look at them and go, "No, you're part of the problem."
Well, everyone needs to get active. Everyone needs to get active in their local elections, the midterms, all this stuff to get the right.
I agree with you, Mac, for sure. Be locally involved. That's all that matters at this point, pretty much. Yeah.
And you know who's constantly pushing that, telling people to get active instead of being retarded groypers? No, Nick Fuentes is the one who's
Nick Fuentes, people active. Well, no, I'm saying the left has taken over the institutions, the local elections, the school boards. Now we need to, and you're right. Nick Fuentes on the right is saying, get involved.
Yeah, if you're a Christian and you have a local church and you go to church every Sunday and your church is being run by some commie, you know, run them out of town. Run them out of town.
Vast majority of churches in the United States have a congregational government. You can vote them out. Get your church members on board.
So I was saying this stuff in 2020 and it was so well taken. I had to switch to culture war stuff instead of politics on Band Video. I'm right. It sucks.
I fully admit I've lived off of coke for years. You know, I want deportations. I'll hold my breath and vote for that. You know,
I wore my MAGA hat every time I left home for 3 years straight, and then we had global lockdowns where Bill Gates and Fauci were our president for a year. And I went, you know what? I don't think I want to vote for this a second time.
I'm going to tell you right now, the 2020, the lockdowns, everything, that broke all of everybody, but Gen Z's mind. It broke our minds.
When I was out doing my local activism, putting posters up, 2 young guys in trucks were like, oh, what's that about? And I tried to tell them that when I was their age, they used 2008 to crash the economy and destroyed my future. And I told them right there. And this was when everyone was still drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah. And I told them they are trying to destroy your lives. They are trying to destroy your futures. And they were like, oh, yeah. And, they didn't think I was crazy or anything, but it was very prophetic to say it at the time. And now we're looking at the consequences of it.
Dude, when they bailed out all the banks at that time, it was like, whoa, like,
I'm going to tell you too, I know a lot of people.
Big old club, and we're not in it.
I know a lot of people who lost their businesses and their livelihood, and now no longer have generational wealth to pass down ever because of the small businesses that were destroyed in from the tyranny.
Yeah, and all the big box stores like Amazon, they are allowed to stay open, and
McDonald's was allowed to stay open.
Their stock price doubled and tripled while everybody else gets just shut out of the market. Like
liquor stores allowed to stay open, churches, no. And my parents were like, but we can just watch church online.
Yep,
that sounds like exactly what Satan would prefer you to. Yeah,
I heard a lot of that. Yeah. The Bible, strictly like commands that believers get together, assembly,
Yeah, because our prayer is extra powerful in groups. Hayden, did you have something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I just want to say again that as one of the later millennials, not late, but like the later end of middle, I think if we turn the nukes in on the center of the country and just push the button.
Hear me out. Drill, we use some Elon's like boring company, center of the earth. Make sure we take it out.
I think the San Andreas fault line will work.
Yes. Yeah.
I am that black-pilled age of millennial that Isaac was talking about, where
of black pill. Here's the thing, though. It's darkest before the dawn. Everyone during it thinks it's all fucked. We're all doomed. End of the world. And we managed to get through it. And once we go through the other side, we're like, wow, I'm so glad we went through that. It was so bad, but now things are so much better because of it. And you say, oh, well, let's go through it again so things can be even better. And go, no, holy shit, we're never going through that again. Please, God, never forget. And then we forget every time. And that's why we have our cycles. Yeah. And then different people, the different generations during these big events, how old you are, it depends on whether you're in charge, whether or not you're the soldiers to go off to die, whether or not you're the kids told to shut up and get out from underfoot. And it's so
I was too young to be one of the soldiers that went off to die whenever the early 2000s happened, and then I got to live through all the rest of that. So
but didn't you get to see like all the older guys come back and they're all fucked from it all, and you're like, well, we shouldn't do that again,
I worked with a guy who Minecraft himself.
I know. Yep. I know. I'm more than aware of all that.
Fun fact that I'm going to say on the internet for the first time ever, I stayed in a psych ward for a week with a bunch of guys who had just come back from the sandbox.
I bet.
Because of
I can only imagine what they saw there. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is we're in our Arrested Development. We should be off fighting wars, but we're fighting like digital wars now. We're fighting an information war, a global world war of information.
Yes.
Yep. Tough situation. Olds didn't want to vote for Trump because they thought he was a dictator. The youth are upset that Trump didn't turn out to be a dictator. Isaac, is that accurate?
Give me MAGA King. I want the MAGA King. That's what I want. It's what we were hoping for. We didn't get that.
My politics in 2016, my politics now. Accurate, Isaac?
Accurate AF, actually.
Hayden's version of this is like the superhero who has the 2 buttons and he presses both buttons that just say nuke everything.
Yes.
My politics were, I was always conservative. I was a little more libertarian, kind of like, oh, well, we can self-govern and all this. Now I'm like, you know what? Let's send the military into the blue cities and lock all these mayors up. And I want martial law, and I want to put these commies behind bars.
I like Warhammer 40K lore, and I like how the God Emperor takes control of everything in the Imperium of Man. That was really cool.
I'm not even Christian, and I'm like, you know what? A state religion doesn't sound so bad.
Well, we had that. We had state churches when this country was founded. So
we needed our Aragorn moment in Return of the King. Our Men of the West. Let's go.
Yes. I believe in freedom of religion in America. You have the freedom to be any denomination of Christianity you want to be.
That's what it was for, because we had
correct
state churches in all 13 colonies. We had 12 Protestant, and then we had the one Catholic down in Maryland, and the rest of it's like, so you guys don't kill each other. You
Holy
can get
War
along.
is a great Megadeth song, by the way.
I hate when people bring up separation of church and state because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
It means that the state cannot influence the church. The church can influence the state, though.
Yep.
People don't get that.
So, when people started saying hilarious things like we should repeal the 19th, I'm like, that's really funny. I'm going to start saying that. And it's like, the more I said it, the more I'm like, that's a pretty good idea. And we are currently at the point
I've had people message me, ask me not to say that anymore.
Dude.
People have that's insensitive.
It is so unbelievably normalized now, not even as a joke, normalized as a, wow, that's a really good idea that would solve basically every problem.
I'm going to tell you too, I hear more women say it than men. Men, there's a lot of guys, like even on our side, they're like, oh, we maybe shouldn't say that. And then the women are like, I don't want to vote, and I don't want other women to vote. That's what I'm hearing.
Lots of women say it.
Well,
they're like, no, I don't want to vote. Leave me at home. I don't want to work. I don't want any of this shit.
A woman's lacking voting capacity than a woman. They know what they're not capable of.
And if you're a conservative woman, you should want to not be able to vote because you will get what you want. If you're a black conservative, you should want black people to not be allowed to vote. You get what you want.
You will get what you want when you eliminate those things. Yes.
It's a good thing.
That's why the Virginia gubernatorial election this year was the pinnacle of GOP retardation, putting Winsome Sears forward. They're like, oh, we're going to do our black woman card. She's got an AR-15, guys. She's based, you know.
And she's like Jamaican or something too. She's not even like normal, like African-American black person.
The conservatives in Virginia, they are not California conservatives that don't see color. It's Virginia conservatives. Give them a dude. Give them a dude. Okay?
Yes. And it's like, oh, Isaac's ridiculous because he says repeal the 19th. Here's all the women supporting Mamdani and Sharia law.
Yikes.
Why don't I feel safe to walk out at night?
So weird. Now, Mexico, they're having a fun time. Gen Z's.
I did not graffiti that, okay?
Not a huge fan of old Scheinbaum, the full-blown globalist.
Very
Jewish
Mexican name, by the way.
President.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, there's some diaspora, but yeah, also a giant globalist. Not the best look. So after we do regime change in Venezuela, I think we're going to be doing regime change in Mexico. And let's show just how radicalized the youths are. The youths are rebelling. Asmongold, this is why Republicans are losing. Here's an American flag, and here's another country's flag several times, titled, This is Why Republicans Are Losing
I'm going to tell you something. Up until this week, I never watched Asmongold ever, except for a few clips on X. I have probably watched about 6 hours of him this week now.
Yeah. He discovered DSP the other day. He discovered DSP.
Yeah, he got him re-canceled, and DSP just did all his grifting off it. It was beautiful. So... yeah, quote, why would I vote for this fucking retard? These should be Texas flags.
Correct.
Used to have... so true.
For people who don't know, Texas, we were our own republic at one point, and we are the only flag in the United States that is allowed to be flown at the same level as the U.S. flag.
I like your stances on invading Mexico as well.
Yeah, do it. Fuck them.
Yeah, but then we get Mexicans, though.
That doesn't mean they get to vote. We can make them a territory.
Okay, good point.
Yeah, Puerto Rico,
Canadians,
their asses. Yeah, so true. So yeah, it used to be you do something like this, canceled, easiest cancel ever. These are literally the progenitors of cancel culture. Both sides, it was the easiest way to get canceled to say anything about it. Immediately have your life destroyed. That's what happened to Nick Fuentes, and now them trying to cancel Nick Fuentes when he was 19, and then trying to cancel him now when he's 26 or 27.
Yes.
They created him with canceling, and they destroyed themselves by trying to cancel him. And that just shows how much you've changed in those years.
What a lot of this boils down to, they're like, well, you hate Jews. When in reality, Gen Z, we cannot afford to start families in my generation. And we are sending billions of dollars to a foreign country. Fuck that.
We're $37 trillion in debt. We don't have money for ourselves, let alone foreigners.
That last picture makes me so fucking mad because as a Texan, we're still on the edge of like, you know what? Fuck you, United States. We don't need you. Like, we're all still right on that edge, and we have been for a long time. And then seeing something like that where they're flying the Israeli flag in the fucking capital of Texas, it makes me furious.
Insane.
The good news in all this is that people are talking about it finally and actually bringing this stuff up and saying, no, fuck this. Like, no more.
I hate it when it's that flag. I hate it when it's the Somali flag. I hate everyone's flag, but the American flag. Fuck everyone else. Give us 100 years to solve all of our problems, and then maybe we'll help some of you guys if you pay us reparations for all the money we've given you since. Well, 100 years to pay us back for all the money we've sent you.
Yeah, and to me too, the Gadsden flag means don't blackmail my politicians to send you money. That's a big part of it too. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
America first.
Hayden, one last thing before we move on.
Yeah, I was just saying, just unleash the Texans. We'll take over Mexico, then we'll take back over the United States, and then just let us like have our shit, and we'll
Texas.
We'll
your state's kind of purple right now, man.
Texas has 48 mosques built in the last 2 years.
I know, and 29, and it was the Californians that came in here and did it.
Yeah, well, and having all the mega cities, because the mega city, you're like California. You have so many cities, and the cities are super leftist that they've taken.
I don't know, but those cities still can't control the politics of our state because our state is so fucking big and has so many people. Our state has the population of Canada, and that's exactly why they're trying.
Your gas prices are like 40 cents cheaper than here. It's crazy.
They're pretty great in Texas. Yeah,
$2.60 or something.
All right, now skipping back, got a few more tabs. So this is Rasmussen guy. It's so bad. He's saying Vance should just bank on skipping 2028. Things can change, sure, but plan smart. Let Marco or some other neocon get steamrolled by AOC or Gavin as they deserve. This is
true.
Rasmussen is the only.
It's kind of big brain stuff when you think of it. Yeah,
the only polling you can trust, and this is the sort of things they're saying, and they're just constantly getting attacked by Trump bots for just telling the truth, telling people saying how people are actually feeling. Literally,
I saw people calling them. Everybody on the right was calling them fake MAGA this week on X. That's all I saw. They're like, "You're fake MAGA. You're fake MAGA." It's like, what the hell does that even mean at this point?
Yeah, it's literally like all the top ones are, oh, you're retarded, and JD Vance, he does the meme, so that means he good. Okay, don't listen, sure. Schiaparelli got 70% of Trump's 2024 turnout. Cheryl got 89% of Harris. That's even worse than I projected. The Democrats are fucking crazy. They're going to vote regardless, and there's going to be all of the stealing.
Yep.
The Republican turnout is solely based on Trump and his performance. We're going to get absolutely butt blasted in these midterms. Let's see. Scott Pressler. This is him in August saying Republicans are going to lose everything this November. Bookmark this. How did I know this sort of stuff was going to happen? How do I know we're going to get trounced in the midterms? Scott Pressler and Mark Mitchell. They have their finger actually on the pulse, and that's
because they actually go out. Because they actually go out and talk to people, and they're not behind their little desk screaming like a drunken retard, like Mark Levin every single night on Fox News. Blah 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 blah. Israel. Da, da, da. It's like, dude, these go out and talk to people. You'll see that people are pissed.
They are being panicans. What's this? Poly market? 71% chance the Democrats take the House in the midterms? Huh. Interesting.
And keep in mind, these people are completely batshit crazy communists.
And
so
that's
what we're looking for.
People prefer that over what the Republicans are offering. That's how terrible the Republicans are. And holding our nose doesn't work anymore.
Let me just tell you too, offering Gen Z free stuff versus like importing that's always going to work over software.
Yeah.
You have to give them a plan to succeed.
and we're going to have to suffer through the communism for them to learn their lesson and for us to reform the Republican Party. You will find the quote, hold their nose and vote straight ticket turnout much diminished. Correct. People will mercilessly identify the second you put somebody else's interest first. Dinesh D'Souza is fucking done. And then last little bit, 100% neocons are actually creating anti-Semites now quickly too. That's them talking about how Ben Shapiro just got so many new subscribers for Nick Fuentes. At this point, it looks like that's their whole plan to wait out Trump and return to a Mike Pence party. 100%, this is all this MAGA civil war is really about the future of the Republican Party post-Trump. And the Israel Firsters are not going to win that.
Because the third party option is retarded. It's never going to happen in this country ever. So we must take the Republican Party away from the Israel First lobby. It's our only hope politically in this country. Democrats are always going to be degenerate. Democrats are lost cause. Republican Party needs to be taken away from the neocons.
We had to make it a big tent. It's time to make it a much smaller tent.
Yeah, my thought is medium tent, and then everyone else can hang out. And like the yard, we got games and food and all sorts of stuff out there. Medium-sized tent. And then we can have our own little cliques inside. But
I welcome anybody to vote Republican, but you can't have influence over our politics. Yeah,
exactly. That's the whole thing. You are welcome to the get-together. You're welcome to the party.
You can tailgate with
the tent. Sorry, there's only so much room in that tent, and we only want people.
That's why at churches, only certain people figure out the sermon and the preaching, and then other people attend and show up. But you need to have certain people in control for certain things.
We could also just push the big red button and nuke ourselves, because that's
Hayden. I can't even argue with that at this point.
So, like Hayden, a lot of people like to give solutions to the thing, and I had a bunch of tabs of solutions, but I was going to show them just to say it's pointless. First term,
I was
so many great
talk about solutions.
So many great ideas for Trump. He did none of them.
Yep.
None of these ideas. Everyone's like, we need solutions. You're wasting your time. That's what Nick means when he says MAGA is dead. Time to move on for Trump. Time to prepare for the future. MAGA is dead.
Yep.
And I hate to say it. I think it is. But what we're going to get after it is much better. We are going to have to go through the depths of hell to come out the other side, though.
I'm going to go to jail when the commies take over.
That's the problem.
I'm not even kidding. I'm headed. It's time to go to the woods too and live not around people.
Well, I ain't going to jail, man. They ain't taking me alive.
Isaac, I got some woods in the southern U.S. Hit me up, dude.
Hell yeah.
Bannon.
Start a colony.
40 acres,
Tucker.
brother.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So we're going to arrest everyone.
Gonna call it the Branch YouTuberians or something.
Something. Yeah, who knows? We'll figure it out.
Stop being so base then, CFH. If it's honestly, it shows how great what you said was. If you
hit us up on X, dude. Hit us up on X.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't even accept like 90% of my comments. So
we always get those people that randomly pop into the chats, like even over on the GCA. They're like, why are you hiding my comments? And it's like, bro, it's YouTube. Like,
dude, I've already arranged people. If you want to send comments on X, I will show them on the screen if YouTube will not allow it,
Yeah. Well, like, guys, if it doesn't pop up on the chat, like in the corner, you really fucked up, because that's the live chat. That normally shows everything. So if it doesn't show up in there, YouTube said, you're not allowed to say that. So that means it's really good if it doesn't show up down in that box.
Yeah. Mama Susan's ghost is getting you.
So I am going to be telling everyone that we need to start doing every single week. I was going to go back to it in December, but I desperately need to do every single week. So that way we don't cover 75 tabs. I need to get this shit out. We're going through a Ford turning. It's so damn important. I need to talk about it. But Hayden, say if you wanted to do every other week, so you didn't want to kill yourself every time?
I can probably do every other week still, and maybe occasionally pop in on the middle week. But like, you send me the link and I'll tell you if I can show up or not.
Yeah, you can send it to me, because like I might be able to actually pop in at work when because like just nobody there at night, man.
More on that later, though. Hayden, what are you up to this week?
I'm not up to shit. Tomorrow is my last day of work. Then Thursday I drive home. Then Thursday evening I finally get to open up my violin that I ordered, and I'm so excited. Nice. And I'm just going to say, I may or may not be making a channel that I don't advertise that documents my journey of learning to play the instrument. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If you find it, you find it. If you don't, you don't. If it exists, it exists. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Dude, let's make a Celtic or like fantasy music album. Let's go.
Subscribe to Hayden's channel.
Magnum,
no
congrats.
Nerd alert.
That's for you, Magnum.
Skyrim OST.
All right,
go.
And GCA tomorrow, right?
Yeah, GCA.
Oh, Barmy getting open. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Fuck this black pill bullshit. 9 months and you already gave up? You need to remind yourself of 1119 Kamala or 1119 Trump.
Is that election day?
Strong
last
or
year?
Weak? No, that's today.
No.
Well, now that for me, now that it's 20 minutes past midnight.
No, I agree. I would rather Trump be president right now than Kamala.
Yeah,
but he needs to do what I elected him to do. I know
but
you
he's
might
not
not
going
agree.
to.
I
He's
get
too
that,
weak. And he's going to get all the blame for it, and the Republicans are going to get the blame for it. And we're going to get a literal fucking commie.
Yeah, I just want him to do what I elected him to do, and he's not doing it.
We're trying to hold people's feet to the fire. We're holding people's feet to the fire, and we have to keep getting up and fighting every single day. And that's what we're talking about. So
no, I'm a black pill millennial. Fuck them all.
People deluded themselves into what Trump really was. And
you're absolutely correct about that. Yes.
It's
time to move on.
Sadly saw him for what he is, and that
he's always been a Clinton era Democrat. So he's done some things that today look good, but in the Clinton era would have looked fucking terrible.
You mean 4 years and 9 months, Barmy? And so I know
2019 as well.
I was gonna say I know I switched timelines, but in my 2020, Trump locked the whole the whole planet down, essentially, and we had President Bill Gates. I know you guys didn't have this in the timeline you guys lived in, but we literally had President Bill Gates running America, and then he forcibly injected everyone with poison.
I'll tell you about my 2020 after the stream. Yeah.
My was very fucked. My hair fell out while I made documentaries about COVID concentration camps.
Yep. And let me tell you what, too. We're going to have much, much worse censorship in the future ahead of us. So.
Oh, and well, Trump, he likes to fight. No, sorry. He likes to censor anyone who criticizes Israel, too. All the Florida crowd, the DeSantises, they love all of that. They hate the First Amendment when it comes to
now we're hearing about
Jewish people.
Hate speech laws possibly under a Republican administration. So,
and they're going to give us our digital IDs as well. And they're going to tell us it's for fighting the immigrants or for voting or some nonsense like that.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect, but we are not giving up on America. Not at all.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. No.
Not what we're doing here.
Not unless
we've given up on Israel. That's the problem. Yeah. And Trump cares more about Israel than America, sadly.
At this moment, yep.
It's time
and it's always been like that. In his first term, Jared Kushner was his main aide. All the people destroying everything around him is all the Israel First people he went around him.
Yes.
He's the most pro-Israel president ever, and we've known that from the beginning.
It's not good.
We gave him his chances. He's currently calling Marjorie Taylor Greene Marjorie Traitor Greene and trying to primary Thomas Massie.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And bring 600,000 Chinese spies in and all unlimited H-1Bs and 50-year mortgages. And
if the U.S. just decides to target every country that's listed in the world clock, or every city that's listed in the world clock, in the United States, we could solve the problem if they just push the button.
No, Hayden, all we have to do, cut off funding to Israel, and we get the Samson option, and they'll do it for us. So
there you go. There you go. Also, like, this isn't black pill. It's what I call gray pill. It's called reality. It's called
I'm white pill, actually. I'm white pill. I'm optimistic for the future. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
The Trump bot, those in Trump's cult of personality, they need to go just as much as the Israel First crowd needs to go.
Yes,
sadly.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because they're also in a cult, just like the left.
Yeah, that's a movement, it's a movement, not a man. You know, it's not a one-man thing. Yeah.
And everyone's saying, "Oh, we need to stop the civil war. We need to get along," and all this. They're trying to stop the purge. They're trying to protect the monkey on the parasite on our back.
I don't want to unite with people that want me replaced in my own country and sending funds to other countries.
Trump is not MAGA enough, and that's what we're saying. We need more. We need.
That's why we're going America first.
America first. Yeah. All day.
Yes, I want a president who doesn't offer $500 billion to black people after they burn the fucking country down.
Yeah, I'm so pissed about reopening the government, man.
Isaac, what you got going on this week?
I think I'm going to be on some channel this Thursday. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, yes, so true.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So there's that, and then Monday nights, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on my channel. My horribly numeric name, Isaac556545. Check it out. Appreciate it. We're getting close to 400 subs, so let's rock and roll. Thank you, guys.
Let's go. Magnum, you got any closing thoughts?
Same as Isaac. I'll be on your show at 3 p.m. Thursday, right? Eastern time.
Go Eastern.
And then I'll be on Isaac's show again 2 weeks from yesterday.
So I forgot to mention, you guys have to watch Wicked.
Wicked 2?
Did I not? Yeah, Wicked 2. Did I not mention that?
Ooh.
No take-backs. Absolute pleasure having you all. Could not do this without you, chat. We will see you Thursday for Isaac and Magnum's Wicked 2 review. Shout out. Appreciate you guys.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Yeah.
Come on! Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
Bye, everyone. Pray for ABF. He's in a third world country.
Everyone